Look, the car made it up to the top of Toulon. New bucket list item scratched off that we didn't even know was on the bucket list. It's gorgeous. I hit the south when I got to Montpellier. That was kind of where I landed after driving through the French mountainside, and that was incredible. I wasn't even expecting that. I don't know, here's the thing. You look at Google and you see the map, right? But you really don't know how it's gonna be until you get foots on the ground. Sorry, until you get your boots on the ground. So I set the GPS from Bordeaux. It was like 7 or 8 hours. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll get there eventually. I didn't have a plan of getting there in one day. And it took us 2 days pretty much because I was stopping and just, you know, taking it easy. And it was incredible. I saw some, like, the whole wait was incredible. But as you got closer to Montpellier, the mountains started getting really big. When you go through the mountains, through the tunnels, and you come out and you're just looking, and it's like huge mountains. I got it all on film. Yeah, so we landed in Montpellier. Still felt French, right? You get to Marseille, like, look, I know there is a big Middle Eastern population in France, but I didn't think it was like you show up to Marseille and it's just straight Arabs. And it was just Algerians. It was just everything going on. It was just pure chaos in a good way. It was such a vibe, because you read, ChatGPT will tell you, oh yeah, you can't, the French don't like it when you're like barbecuing on the side of the beaches and all of these rules and such. Oh, you can't like park by the beaches. None of that is true. I got to France, I had no issues parking anywhere. Sleeping most places was fine. Sleeping in the car, as long as you're not putting out a tent and making a big scene, right? So as long as you're doing it that way, there's really no issue with it. To get to my point, you show up to Marseille and it's all Arabs. They're barbecuing on the beaches. There's guys on motorcycles doing wheelies until like 3-4 a.m. You wouldn't know this unless you're from Montreal, but there's a place called Montreal, and all the young people go there to hang out at night, and it overlooks the city. That's kind of pretty much where I landed in Marseille. It was so cool, and I got a lot of it on video. I randomly woke up at 4 or 5 a.m. I don't know why, but I was looking for my GoPro, probably to get a view of the sun coming out over the Mediterranean. And I see a cop car coming up, and I'm like, you know, it's going through your head, like, these guys might stop to like question me because they're gonna see on trigger plates I'm awake, I'm in the spot, like, you know, in a big like drinking spot. So I saw it coming. So these guys pull up next to me, they put on their lights, and I explained the whole thing, but there's 3 cops in the car. They go, "You really Canadian?" I'm like, "Yeah, check la plaque." And they start laughing. And then they go, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm driving all of Europe." And they start laughing again. They had like this group laugh. Every time I said something, they'd all just burst out in laughter. And it's just like, you just had a set of lads right in front of you, and they're just having a good time. And honestly, Marseille is so laid back. I think that was one of my favorite cities in France. It's not that safe, okay? It's obviously a high crime city, but if you're smart, you'll be fine getting through, but it's really a place you gotta check out. It's just got such character to it. It's so alive, and everybody's in such high spirits. Definitely like top tier city just because of that, just because of the vibe and the people. Yeah, it was great. And yeah, those cops, it was just like, that was my first interaction with the police in France. Not only that, I have not seen any police in France at all. Like, I've barely seen any police. It's kind of ridiculous. And yeah, so to have that as my first experience with the police, really, like, because I was like pretty worried coming into France. I was like, oh, I hope police are not racist, or like, I don't know. I was just thinking like, maybe they're dicks, you know, and obviously you probably get a bad cop here and there, right? For that to be the first experience, proper. This homeless guy that just came up for change had both hands missing, and I was just saying it was like really sad to see that. Like, imagine you're missing both your hands. That's a pretty crazy way to live, and there's, you know, you gotta be thankful sometimes for what you got. So we're gonna check out this city real quick, as what I was saying, it's pretty like mountainous. So you got mountains behind you, you got mountains around you, you got the Mediterranean right there. I'm not too sure I'm really feeling it. What I was saying is, I really just want to have a place to hang out, be able to cook and use my cooker. I don't really want to be in any towns right now, unless there's like a beach where it's cool to do that. So we're not in Marseille, but you know. What do you want me to tell you? It's a nice city with really nice architecture. It's got the honeys and the bunnies, and it's nice. Oh yeah, it's very nice. Let's go up that way a bit. Let's find somewhere to eat our watermelon, like on the mountains here or something. Oh, we need gas. We've run out of gas a few times this trip, and we had a really bad close call. Like, it was actually not even close call, it was just a bad call. Like, as bad as a close call can get kind of thing, you know? So, I don't know. It looks pretty cool, this city, to be honest with you. I like it. It's got a good vibe. It doesn't feel ghetto. And I'm pretty good for sniffing that out right away. I've been like spot on with every city I've been to, just feeling out the vibe right away. Oh, it's a little hard to decide here. This is a nice city. It's a big city.
Toulon has a lot to offer. You can explore the old town with its charming streets and squares. And if you're into stunning views, a trip up Montferrand is a must. You'll get amazing panoramic views of the city and the...
What's it called?
The mountain with the amazing panoramic views is called Montferrand. It's definitely one of the...
Yeah, let's put that in. I was telling you guys, the mountains up there look like top. 32 minutes to get up, who cares? I'll burn some gas for this one. I think this is gonna be nice. I guess we're spending the night in Toulon. See, this is how it's going for me. Like, shit. That. Let's get out of there. Yeah, sorry, I missed the left turn. But yeah, that's pretty much how it's been going for me, is like, I'll decide, okay, we're doing this, and then 1 second later, it's a completely new plan based off, you know, the vibes. We're going off the vibes. This is a complicated roundabout here. This city's a little complicated to drive in. No gas stations anywhere in this area or even along the route, and it's a 30-minute route, and we got to go back down to catch a gas station. We're gonna do that because I'm not risking it anymore. And wow, these everywhere looks so cool. I don't know, I'm just like, it's been a while since I've been out of Canada, and I miss that like eastern vibe, and we're starting to see that. Probably the first time a Canadian plated car has ever driven on this street, and many of the streets that I've driven on. Long we have to drive to find a gas station, that's actually ridiculous. 1.654, it's not that bad. Okay, as long as I didn't drive here to pay like 1.8. Where is it though? I think it's in the back. I'm gonna take a guess that there's no operator here, which is good because I've broken some bills so that I can actually pay, because they don't accept €100 bills. They only accept anything under that. I've got enough. I thought I had more, but I guess I've been spending it on food. We're gonna use this. 40, 60, 70, Yeah, we got 70 euros. So we'll put that in. That should get us close to Italy. So if you're new to the whole system, basically you put your cash in. For each bill, it'll give you a ticket for how much money you gave it, and then you scan that ticket in at the gas pump, and you'll be able to use that credit that you just bought. And that's the only way to pay cash because they don't have tellers here. And you can't use a 100 euro bill, so make sure you don't have 100 euros because that's all I came here with. That was the stupidest thing ever. It wouldn't take all the tickets at once, and it did last time I used that feature. It made me fill up like 10 euros, put the thing back, and then redo the whole process, fill another 10 euros, because I paid with 10 euro notes. So I got I had 3 10 euro tickets and 1 20 euro ticket, okay? Stupid, stupid, stupid. And it wasn't me. I tried scanning the second one, and it's like, no, you can't, you've reached the maximum amount of tickets you can use for this transaction. Are you kidding me? What, how retarded is that? Alright, I found a viewpoint over the city instead of going to Montpellier because that's just apparently just a whole tourist thing. I thought it was a viewpoint. So we're gonna go to this viewpoint. It's only 10 minutes away, which is perfect. Really nice. I know you're gonna hear me say that a lot. I'm all about nice houses and nice trees. Every time I talk, I put the camera on. E60 number 3 that I've seen in this country. Check out these hill views here of the city. Yeah. So basically this city is just entirely multiple levels of hilltop homes. It's basically like going up the Beverly Hills, but you just keep going. And that's what I've noticed is all the neighborhoods are like one hill over the other. Basically the whole city's built on the mountain. And you got some houses with incredible views here. Toulon, I would say, is more a place to live than to be a tourist. Unless I don't know how dope the downtown is, but it's definitely up there for, somebody who wants a nice place to have. If you want a good view, this is a good place to have a house for that. I mean, there's a lot of factors to consider if you want a home. But anyways, we kind of passed the lookout and I'm just driving around because it's so cool. Let's just go where these mountains take us, man. It says dead end this way, so we go this way. We're coming up to these mansions up here, and usually when you got a rich neighborhood is when they got the community watch signs right here. That's what I've noticed because I've only seen it twice, and they're both very nice neighborhoods. But yeah, we're climbing. We're climbing up some pretty steep hills. These hills would not be legal in Ontario. We got too much of a grade on this. I gotta say, Toulon, however you want to call it, it's one hell of a city, man. They've got a really nice view. This road just keeps going, or what? Like, where's the mansion at the top? Oh, there it is. I know there's a nicer looking mansion. Let's see what Toulon has for mansions, you know? Let's see what kind of mansions they got stacked up in here. So much for not burning gas. We're just climbing fucking Mount Everest here with the BMW fucking V8. Okay, I'm kind of getting over that. If it was nicer roads, yeah, but it's a little bit rough. I think I'm gonna climb back down. We've made it pretty high up. Yeah, it's pretty much dead ends here. Well, let's grab a quick peek. That's one hell of a spot, eh? Look, the car made it up to the top of Toulon. New bucket list item scratched off that we didn't even know was on the bucket list. It's gorgeous. Oh man, we stopped right at the edge of that, eh? Nice stress on the tire right there. Probably back that up just an inch. Oh, you know what? It's because when we let it go, the brake, it went forward just slightly. Regardless, we gotta get this up the hill here. There we go. Now, some photos. Oh, guys, I just saw a gondola just like came up right past me here. So I think that's Montferrand. This is Montferrand, okay? But when you get to the top, there's attractions. There's like, I think there's a zoo. I don't know. There's some sort of stuff like that, you know? Yeah, so there was just a gondola that passed by and I guess it takes you up. So if you want to go up to Montferrand, there's a gondola that you can get. Look at me, tour guide and all that. We're at the top of Montferrand. Well, kind of, but pretty much at the top, okay? And this ain't no foothills. That's Toulon down there. And it's just a good life, man. I mean, we got our car that we drove from Canada. We're just at the top of Montferrand at Toulon. There's the gondola. I don't know if we got that, but the gondola just went by. All right, let's give this yellow watermelon a try. I'm not gonna wait till we get to the point because we're at the point, you know. Very sugary, like she said. Tastes like a watermelon, to be honest with you. But it's probably so rich in nutrients. Look, man, we shipped the car all the way from Canada, and now we get to enjoy this yellow watermelon at the top of Toulon in France, on the French Riviera. It's really good. And you guys know it's actually really good to eat the watermelon seeds. Just make sure you chew them. They're full of vitamins and nutrients. They're really good for you. If you're gonna have a watermelon, eat like 40% of the seeds. You know, like let's say you have a piece of watermelon, eat 40% of those seeds. Eat a full watermelon, eat 40% of the seeds. You get what I'm saying? I never knew that until like the other day. So now I'm gonna eat all the seeds. I gotta catch up, you know? I don't think it works like that, but I still gotta catch up. I didn't know what to do with the watermelon skin. So I ate it. Man, I've been getting by speaking French pretty good, pretty good. Now look at this photo. I wish it was better. You can't see it. Why is it not focus? What's wrong with you, GoPro? Come on, focus. Can't focus? All right. Well, you just wait to see it wherever I decide to post this, okay? I never know where to point the camera. It's just so nice everywhere you look.
Then turn right to stay on Avenue de l'Hermitage.
Honestly, I don't know why we came to this spot, because the one we were just at was probably even nicer, and it was low-key. This is like something I found on Google. It said lookout spot. So, I mean, it's not as cool as the last spot, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll say it's pretty good. I think it's better than the last one. I'll eat my words on that one. And the more you climb, I guess, the nicer it looks, right? So I guess you were able to bring your car in here at one point, because there's a gate there. Oh no, somebody lives here. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Look at this. This is his driveway. He could do some work on it, but it's pretty nice.